Hello, my name is Kenya Gonzalez, and today I will talking about training and development. First, let's see what the meaning of training is according to Wikipedia. Training is teaching or developing in oneself or other any skill and knowledge that relate to specific useful competencies. Training has specific goals of improving one's capability, capacity, productivity, and performance. Training is a tool to improve effectiveness. It is a plan of a deliberate learning process in a broader sense. Training is thus an avenue for the growth of organization. Training represents a significant expenditure of employer. It can indeed help an organization accomplish its goals. To be a strategic investment, training must align with the company goal and contribute to the achievement of key performance indicators. The objective of training is to develop specific and useful knowledge, skill, and technique. It is intended to prepare workers to carry out predetermined tasks in well-defined job context. Training is basically a task-oriented activity aimed at improving performance in current or future jobs. The need for training of workers on a continuum basis in organized sector of human activity is no longer a matter of debate. The need has been recognized as an essential activity not only of workers but also of trade union leaders. Identification of training needs is the first step in designing training program. This exercise takes into consideration not only the existing situation in the organization, but to some extent the post-training scenario as well. Another level of analyzing needs involves reviewing the job task and performances. Individual analysis is part of diagnosis training needs. Testing can be a good idea to identify individuals' levels need. Training needs and objective must be clearly defined. There should be the proper balance between theory and practical. Material should be simple and meaningful. Use of film audiovisual makes training more interesting. Period cannot be too long and not too short. According to the textbook, training can be designed to meet many objectives and can be classified in various groups. Some common grouping of training can include legally required training complies with various mandated legal requirements and it is given to all employees when they are hired. Basic and remedial skill training. Well, this one provides foundational skill that new employees may lack. Job and technical training enable employees perform their jobs better. Soft skill training improve organizational working relationship. Once the training has been designed, how to put them into action? Well, depend on the type of training. Internal training generally covers the themes of each organization at its specific work. On-the-job training is the most common type of training because it is flexible and relevant to what employees do. Cross-training is a training for people to do more than one job. External training, as the word says, are those trainings that take place outside the organization. Outsourcing training is the business strategy for which a company utilize an external supply for the management of training process or activity. Training outsourcing is the broader term which includes multiple forms or strategy for utilizing external resource including contracting, licensing, selective outsourcing, and comprehensive outsourcing. Government support and job training funds are often provided by federal, state, and local government. Some employers pay for additional education for their employees with educational assistance programs. E-learning is the use of web-based technology to conduct training online and it's very popular with employers because offer cost saving. MOOCs are the last version of online learning platform. Many college and university classes use some form of internet-based course support with distant training learning. Human resources are the lifeblood of any organization. Only through well-trained personnel can an organization achieve its goal. Well, we can think about why invest in training? Well, we can invest in training because growth, expansion, modernization cannot take place without training personnel, prevents obsolescence. It increases productivity and profitability, reduce cost, and finally enhances skill and knowledge of the employee. Helps in developing problem-solving attitude. Training makes people more competent. Give people awareness and rules and procedures. Personnel become committed to their job resulting in proactiveness. People trust each other more. Finally, our approach to training must be to increase productivity and second, personal growth and development. Training evaluation compares post-training results to the pre-training objectives of managers, trainers, and trainees. A measure of the success of training is the relationship that develops between trainers and trainees. The trainer is the motivator and the trainees are the motivated. After that, we can conclude that the training process is organizational objectives and strategic assessments of training need, establishment of training goals, devising training program, implementation of training program, and evaluation of results. Well, let's talk about what's development means. Development is equal learning for growth of the individual but not related to a specific present or future job. Development focuses is in understand concepts, develop judgment and capability. Development focus may be our lifelong learning that it is the closer link between learning and development. For many professionals, this topic made continuing education requirement to retain certifications. Another point is reinvention, whether due to a design for career change or because the employer need different capability. According to various authors, like employee training, employee development begins with an analysis of the needs of both the organization and the individuals within the organization. The goal, of course, is to identify strengths and weaknesses to determine the focus of development. Collection of test instruments and exercise designed to diagnose and individual development needs are referred to as assessment centers. Company can be used for both development and selecting managers. Employers use assessment centers for a wide variety of jobs. Assessment centers can provide an excellent means for determining individual potential. Psychology testing have been used for years to determine employees' development potential and needs. Intelligence tests, verbal and mathematical reasoning tests, and personal tests are often given. Another tool can use is performance appraisal. Performance and data productivity, employee relationship, job knowledge, and other relevant dimensions can be gathered in such assessment. Many and common development approaches can occur on or off the job. Here we have some examples. Workers' training and development is aimed at improving one's ability to perform professional tasks. It involves learning on the job through experience. Participation in formal training or educational program is an integral part of overall workers' development. Training and development of human resource in industry has been recognized as an important tool to development of desirable, motive and effective work habits and method of work and therapy improve job performance, reduce waste and accident, prepare individuals for modified jobs, avoids unnecessary turnover, improve the quality of the product, and so on. It means not only merely improve production, but also equip the employee with capability for promotion and healthy relationship.